control account, and in this module we will be focusing on posting from the journal into the main ledger control account. Okay, so again, very important topic. Your concentrations are required. Yes, please be ready with your calculator, with your notebook and writing devices. Okay, so here we see that the main ledger, which is in fact the general ledger, or which is in fact the nominal ledger in which we prepare all the ledger accounts and ultimately their balances are taken to the trial balance. This main ledger is containing debtors control account. Here I'll ask you to open your system or the notes and keep those books of original entries in front of you. And from those books of original entries, you will see that the total of the sales day book is 2300. And if you do remember that we passed an accounting entry under that sales journal or sales day book, which was debtors control account debit and sales account credit. So debtors control account is being debited with the total of the sales day book. Agreed? Very well. Now, come to the cash book, and the column of debtors appearing in the cash book receipt side, you can see the total of that cash book is 11,850. So put that 11,850 over here. Okay, as we have received cash. And now come to the sales return journal or sales return day book. There you see the total of that sales return is 3,000. So put that 3,000 here. And now come to that general journal. There was only one single accounting entry in general journal in which we debited the bad debts account and the credit was given to the debtors O account. So that was taken to the O individual account as well as that will be taken to the control account also. So that bad debt will be taken in the credit of the debtors control account. And then in the cash book, you can see in the receipt side, there is a column discount allowed. Yes, the total of that discount allowed is 150. So put that 150 over here as discount allowed. Now make total of this debtors control account. Debit side is heavier minus all the credit side items. We get balancing figure over here 7,500. Very well. So this 7,500 is the closing balance of debtor control account. Okay. Now see, in the main ledger, we will prepare sales account as well, and then sales return account, and then discount allowed account, and then bad debts account. And one thing very important, that in sales and sales return and in other ledger accounts as well, we will not put individual sales transactions. Only one single posting will be done from the sales journal with the total amount of the sales journal over here. So it saves our time, it saves our efforts, it saves our cost as well, that we are not, supposedly if there are so many number of transactions in one day related to credit sales, so for those so many hundreds of number of transactions, we will be passing only one accounting entry, and there will be only one posting in the sales account and debtors control account for that credit sales. So that is over here. For the sales return, the total of the sales return journal, we will be putting or posting it in the debit side of the sales return account. Okay. And in the same way, discount allowed would be debited and bad debts account would be debited with their balances. We are picking these balances from the books of original entry and posting it in their relevant ledger accounts in the main ledger. All right. So their balances, since these are nominal nature of accounts, will be closed to the income statement or profit and loss account. Here we go. Okay. And then in the main ledger, we also prepare creditors control account. Again, open your books or notes or your system for that book of original entry, means the purchase journal. The total of the purchase journal is 16,500. That will be posted over here in the credit side of the control account. Now come to the cash book. And in the cash book payment side, you can see a column of payment to creditors. And the sum of that column is 8,200. Okay. And then come to the purchases return journal. Yes, its total is 4,500. Okay, very good. Go back to the cash book, and in the payment side, there is discount received column. Yes, its total is 300. Great. Very well. So it's done. And now make total of credit side, which is heavier. Subtract all these items appearing in the debit. Yes, we get closing balance of 3,500. It is the closing balance of our creditors control account. And now see the posting in purchase account in main ledger. Yes, this is the same total of the purchase journal, and this is the same total of the purchase return journal, 4,500. Okay, and this discount received is the total of the discount received column appearing in the payment side of the cash book. Yes, you have traced it. That's very well. So here I have to show you a magic. Huh? Magic? Yeah, no, magic, no. There is something, a system. Let's see what is that. And that is, you see, there is a debtor control account. Yes, we prepared debtor control account. And this is 7,500, the balance of debtors control account. Now, recall your memories of the previous module when we prepared a list. Yes, this is the list balance of the debtors, the same 7,500. So this is what the accounting system gives us, that the debtors control account balance, which we prepared with the total of each book of original entry, is equal to the total of the list balance, which in fact we prepared. We took this balances from the subsidiary ledger, individual ledger accounts, and you do remember that all these individual ledger accounts were prepared from the individual transactions recorded in the books of original entry. So one more thing about creditors. Let's see. Yes, the creditors list provided us a total of 3,500, and just tally it with the creditors control account balance, which is, yes, exactly equal 3,500. So we see that this accounting system gives us this confidence that our books of accounts were correctly maintained. The important tips to remember in this very lengthy but very important module are that some of the book of original entries, means the journal, are posted in the relevant ledger accounts in the main ledger. Main ledger is prepared with the sum, with the total of the books of original entries. Whereas carried forward balance of control account, both control accounts, the debtors control account and the creditors control account, should always be equal to the total of the lists that we ascertain from each individual subsidiary ledgers. Okay, So this is what we have learned from this very important module. Thank you very much.